everyone. Have you ever had an unpleasant childhood memory that you try so hard to overcome or forget, but you fail all times? Well, for most people, the answer would be yes. That is the reason why I chose to talk about a few risks of childhood injuries and violence experiences that happens at home. I believe that every child deserves to be happy and to be able to live in an environment in which there's no tension, stress, or violence. So during my research on this very important topic, I came across many of the experts' achievements from evidences, from facts and experiments that these tough childhood experiences can have negative effects on one's journey to adulthood, or in other words, to their transition to adulthood. As in addition, I came across many of the proven facts that these experiences and memories are just so hard to overcome with, and they just stay in their mind for as long as their lifetime, which could be really destructive in many ways, as they can influence their thinking process, their decision-making processes, their self-image and self-esteem. So today in my speech, I will be providing you with a few of those common risks targeting children that I believe Phoenix Elementary Schools should provide parents with information about those. So we will be looking at some of the physical and mental risks that these experiences can have, which could be really destructive to the person as well as the people around him or her. It is critical for all of us to feel the importance of providing a peaceful environment for our children. And also, it is really important for elementary schools to feel that importance too, and be able to educate parents as well as all the adults whom are in interaction with children about these experiences, about the consequences, and about the solutions on how to avoid them. Children are the investments of our future, as they shape future with their actions and decisions. So it is really important for them to be healthy, both physically and mentally. And it is really important for them to be able to grow, learn, and be creative in an environment in which they can be free and happy. So let's look closer at some of these risks. The first one is the physical illnesses. Physical illnesses that can be caused from stress and tension could be anything from heart diseases, high blood pressure, and brain damages. The other risk is the mental illnesses, which could also be resulted from all those tensions and stresses, such as anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and problems with self-expression. So all of these can lead to many psychological issues and behavioral issues that can later result in many other issues, such as poor social relationships, coming from low self-esteem, issues with anger management, or even issues with self-expressions. These people have lower skills in communicating with others. They also tend to escape from any arguments rather than looking for solutions, and that is why it might end up that they can't have successful marriages or even interpersonal relationships. And last but not least is the criminality behaviors that it's been proven that crime rates among these adults are much higher than who have just normal childhood, and that is why um, we can see a lot of crimes going on, such as substance abuse, self-abuse. So all of these evidence have been providing you with enough information about why I think that we all need to take an action and solve this issue. And also we should avoid this from happening to our children. So in this case, I think the best solution is to educate and inform adults in order to be more alert about their surroundings and about violence against children, whether it's their own home or in the neighborhood. We should all take a step forward in order to avoid these situations from happening. So today we talked about a few harmful effects of growing up in an unsafe environment, from physical and mental illnesses to more in-depth influences such as behavioral and psychological aspects that can include aggressiveness and criminal behavior towards self or towards others that can result in many dangerous situations and outcomes. So as I mentioned before, the importance of this issue is clear to all of us, and we as human beings are all responsible in regards to taking a step forward in solving and avoiding this issue. Simply because this is our future, our children, and our society in general. We should take this issue serious, as it could lead to many more problems which are irreplaceable. So everyone has to be careful about their surroundings and about the signs of violence against children, and should immediately report it if possible. In addition, elementary schools and all other facilities that are interact with children and their parents should provide them with these useful information, whether it's by sending out letters or emails or by arranging meetings and conferences. In this case, the best solution would be to raise awareness and to open eyes on the consequences, simply because you can't control someone's action, but you can provide them with the right information regarding the consequences that they might not know. So it really helps. Thank you for listening.